Here, reminisce with me for a second. Remember back in the day before the automatic car window, you had to use a little arm muscle to actually roll them down yourself? Well, there's even more change coming. One of the coolest soon-to-be standards is wireless phone charging for your car. Toyota is rolling out the first ever wireless phone charger in the 2013 Avalon limited edition model. And here with all the details of this breakthrough is car coach Lauren Fix. Lauren, thank you so much for coming on. You know, we're trying to sort of cheer people up here as we're waiting to hear the bad news that everyone's going away for Christmas break and nothing's gotten done. So help me out with that, a little look into the future. This is actually incredibly cool. Tell me all about it.
The Consumer Electronics Show a few years ago said that we were going to get all this wireless connectivity in our cars, and it has finally arrived. Not just the Avalon for 2013, but the Dodge Dart is also going to have a wireless connection for your car so you can charge your phone. Now, how many times have you left the house and said, oh, I left the charger on my desk or my computer, or you left it in someone else's car or a rental car? Now you'll be able to place your phone, at least with the Toyota, on a pad, and it'll charge it while you're driving. So you're always getting the charge, which is like wonderful for all of us who are running around with Blackberries and iPhones and Androids and never have enough power.
No, it's so great. You just come in the car and you can buy these when you're traveling and sort of set them down on the pad, but this is one that would live in your car all the time. So you go in, you turn it on, you set it down. To me, this reminds me of, you know, the first cars that had GPS in them, and it seems so magical and futuristic, and now all of a sudden, you know, pretty much every car that's either a feature you pay a little bit more for. I mean, we've had sort of these revolutionary things, or even the DVD player in the back seat is another one of those luxury add-ons that now you have in a lot of cars. Does this reach that level, you think?
Oh, absolutely. This is going to be something everyone's going to start adding on, just like you see Wi-Fi in cars. That's becoming pretty much a standard that you can have connectivity for those people that don't have 3G access on their iPads and whatever other little mini tablets. So this is great technology that will actually save people frustration. And if that's that little extra edge that Dodge Dart and the Toyota Avalon are adding, it's enough to close a sale when it's between that or one of the competitor cars. And think, hey, I tell you what, I wouldn't mind a wireless connectivity for my iPhone. It's always out of juice.
No, absolutely. And in fact, I'm surprised that Toyota is the one that you hear coming out with this first. Like, I would expect this to be a BMW thing, a Mercedes thing, or something more high-end than sort of a middle-of-the-road car like a Toyota being first. What do you make of that?
Well, I agree with you. You think something like you're saying, all the brands, Audi, Mercedes, all the Germans are usually the first one to come out with that. But I think that this is really wise that Toyota jumped on the bandwagon, as well as Chrysler. We can't forget them. I think it's good that they're doing this because they really need to grab that market share back, especially Toyota. They did lose some of it with all that excitement of the past history, and they want to recapture those customers and keep them coming back. It's all about customer retention. So if they can be the first one to add that little extra goodie or gadget or Wi-Fi in the car, that's going to make you buy that brand again. And I think that's really wise.
I don't know how many details we have about this yet, but does it work with every phone? Is it just iPhones? Is it just Android? Or you can tell I know nothing about this. It works with the big phones. Yeah. Well,
I do know some of it because I do go to the Consumer Electronics Show, and I'm a techie. I love all this stuff. Okay, I do know that there is connectivity with your phones, and it's just like if you have a power mat, you know, you put that connection on the back of your phone and it has a collective device. They're even offering this down the road. You're going to see this for cars. So if you've got an EV car or a plug-in car, instead of plugging to the wall, it's going to be a mat that you drive it. So it's like a big power mat. So all that's coming down the road. That's been announced for 2014 for a lot of cars. So that technology of capturing that power, and that's going to be like the way of the future. You won't have to plug anything into the wall anymore. And I love that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Lauren, thanks so much.
Thank you.